I'm not Charlotte, and this is totally a microphone. Also, it's Tuesday. So, because I am not Charlotte, clearly, as this name tags never lie, I work for the Discovery Nature Science channel, and we are here to bring to you today a documentary, part of our 12-part series on the lives of the youth of America. And we are here today in an actual teenager's actual room, and we're going to take a look around and see what kind of things teenagers keep. Now, in this area of the room, we find a lot of books. Now, it's traditionally believed that the art of literature has died in this generation. However, we have found through extensive research that in certain niches, in certain areas, in certain cultures, it is actually thriving, and many teenagers do partake in literature, as you can see here. Her name's Charlotte. This room, you see. Yeah, I mean it's not clearly not dead from what we see here. We found quite a lot of hats and scarves, which she appears to have hand knit, because see, she has these here, which are used by mostly by old women actually to make, considered an old art of making things like hats by hand, whereas you could simply buy something like this of the same or better quality. However, some women of the older female gender tend to still partake in the art of making it. It's rather unusual to see teenagers with it, however, it's not completely uncommon. And something that we do see a lot of in Charlotte. She appears to be starting on a project. A real score. We have her backpack, which is, see, it's this big red bag, which she each morning attaches to her back and then carries to her school, which is quite far away. And now you may be saying, isn't that dangerous for back health? And it is, but as we've noticed with for the past couple hundred years in this culture, it's for some reason acceptable to strap, 20 pounds to your back daily. Let's see what she's got inside of here. A scarf, which I don't believe she knit. The quality is a bit better than anything she seems to be able to do. Perhaps it was a relative or a friend. Another knit object. This is another common item found among teenagers. Hats with monkeys or chickens or eagles or strange objects. We think it's a traditional kind of a tribal thing that's left over. We're not really sure why it's a style. This is the wrapper from film. It appears to be black and white film. Now, why someone in this generation is using black and white film, I'm really not sure. I'm gonna have to default to an expert. I believe the person who posts videos tomorrow is a camera expert. She seems to have notebooks. There's math in here, environmental science. Not a lot of notes in that one. Actually, almost none. Ethics. What are these we have here? Probably People magazine. Oh, no, that's unusual. She has The Economist and Time magazine. These are not typically what we find in teenage girls' rooms. We're used to finding magazines which worship, the current celebrities, Kim Kardashian, and focus on the lives and the practices and what they do. That's typically what teenage girls read, but this print is actually much smaller than anything we're used to seeing. That's unusual. Should, Stan, could you mark that as unusual find? Thank you. There are a couple finds which we can't really explain and we're not really sure, and we're going to put our experts to studying them and understanding in this cultural context why they're here. She seems to have a collection of, I want to say, almost statues to some kind of a hero or maybe a god. I don't really think. Paganism is kind of fallen out right about now. I don't think it's a popular religion, but 3 of them are the same man, but in different outfits. But I'm not really sure what the correlation is. And then there's a woman, a female. Maybe is this Athenia, or I don't know. I thought paganism was out. I'm pretty sure. Another man. I'm not really sure. And then this one is a bit even stranger. We don't know it's not even human. I don't really know why. And they're all placed together on a high shelf. symbolizing importance, we would think, and we're really not sure about that. And if you have any ideas who these, if you can identify them, that'd actually be great. And call the number on your screen right now. Well, I could really go on for hours about the things displayed in this room. It's a very interesting place, especially for an archaeologist or a sociologist like myself. Um, and I would really, I think it's an interesting location, and you should come here and visit and inspect it for yourself and try to understand the life and times of the teenager who inhabits this area. This has been Understanding the Youth of America with Charlotte, with not Charlotte